The end of the summer is here, but the Major League Gaming Pro Circuit is still heating up. We've packed our wagons and headed west. All the pros are here and ready for a rodeo unlike any other. So saddle up. It's MLG Friday Night Kickoff. Yeehaw!
Already from that is a game changer. Instinct blows my mind. It's the best night of Halo we have seen. Oh my! Oh! Straight Rippin with Columbus.
Welcome everybody to Dallas, Texas, as if you can't tell by my sturdy hat up here. We're here on the third stop of the 2009 MLG Pro Circuit. I'm Farouk Tahid, and here bringing you all the Bronco busting action are my fellow rodeo clowns up here in the box. I'm here with Puckett and Scott Lucier. Howdy, partners.
You're ridiculous. Awesome.
I just like
but
the
a little
hat.
ridiculous.
I just like the hat.
I like the belt buckle. You haven't seen it yet, but it's there. Trust me.
So, gentlemen, it's been a lot going on since Columbus. I mean, we had a long layover. Pretty much the whole summer's going by. How you guys been doing?
You know, it's been a good summer, feeling good. I've been gearing up for this event, to be honest. Been trying to get back in my Halo groove. MLG versus the world, it's going down.
Well, we're here in Dallas. We're talking about this event. But for a second, we got to take a look back for those who weren't there. And let's talk about Columbus, our event prior to this. I mean, we had so many things happen. Straight Rippin wins it. We had a classic upset. We had Final Boss finish third. So much to talk about.
It was awesome. You know, it's really proved in Columbus that Straight Rippin and Triggers Down are just that far out in front of everyone else. Final Boss, they got third, but really they didn't stand a chance against those other two teams. And Instinct got upset by Classic, something no one thought was possible, and Classic finished fourth.
Well, you're over there clearing your throat over there, Scott. What happened?
I predicted Classic.
You said they'd do good.
Yes.
I would put money that you would not say Instinct would lose to them.
Well, no, I'd be foolish to say that.
Anyway. It was awesome.
So Columbus was great. We're here in Dallas, Texas, our third event. I mean, so many great things to talk about. So many things have happened. Now, we talk about Classic with the upset over Instinct. Did that prompt any team changes, perhaps? Did we have some team changes happen this season?
Yeah, definitely team changes came from that Classic loss.
So we look at the team changes. We talk about what's happened in Instinct, Carbon, Final Boss, all new again. What are we looking at there? Final Boss now has strong side back. Walshy's on Carbon. I mean, Instinct picking up Ghostayame.
You know, everything is switched up. The other teams, basically 5 to 8 teams underneath the top two, they're looking to make changes. Instinct, they made probably the biggest drastic change. They picked up Ghostayame, replaced Walshy. Final Boss, strong sides back, baby. And Carbon, it's rebuilt. As you saw in the pregame show, Shockwave and the crew, they're pretty excited about the new lineups.
All right, so before we move forward, let's check out and see what happened in Columbus, guys, and check it out right here, right now.
Going into Columbus, there was one question on everyone's mind. Would Triggers Down become the first team to win back-to-back events, or would Straight Rippin return to the top and reclaim their title as the best team in Halo 3? On their way to a first-place finish in the Meadowlands, Triggers Down knocked off every team in their way. Straight Rippin finished in a disappointing 4th place, but blamed the poor performance on a lack of practice. In preparation for Columbus, Straight stepped up their practice regimen and took time to land against several top teams. With solid finishes in the Meadowlands, Instinct and Final Boss look to do even better in Columbus. Believe the hype, the surprise third-place finisher at the season opener was looking to prove that the Meadowlands was no fluke with the addition of Soviet to the roster. As the early rounds came and went, it became clear that Straight Rippin was back. In their first round match, Straight Rippin shut out Darkest Hour, winning the series with a quick 3-0. Their most impressive performance during that series was in Game 2 when they dominated Amplified Team Slayer 50-28. Snipedown went absolutely huge in that game, dropping 18 kills with only 4 deaths.
I am shocked on this one, Chris.
In the post-game interview, it became clear that only one thing was on the team's mind: a chance at Triggers Down.
I really want to play Triggers Down. We did not have a good series against them in Meadowlands, and they knocked us out of the tournament, and it's just some redemption that we'd love to get right now.
By Saturday night, the top 4 teams had sent the rest of the competition to the losers bracket and were prepared to face off against each other. Triggers Down was matched up against Final Boss, while Straight Rippin was set to play Instinct. Just like at the Meadowlands, Triggers Down narrowly edged out Final Boss in a tight 5-game series. Going into the Straight Rippin Instinct match, both Neighbor and Elamite predicted a victory.
The Twins haven't won one.